Ladies and gentlemen, imagine this. 6 months from now, your life could be completely different. Not just a little better, not just slightly improved, but fundamentally transformed. The way you think, the way you work, the way you live. It's all possible, but it starts with a decision today. Your philosophy is the foundation of everything you do in life. It shapes your beliefs, your habits, your decisions, and ultimately, your results. If your philosophy is weak, your results will always reflect that. But if you take the time to build a strong, empowering philosophy, you create the conditions for success in every area of your life. Most people never examine their philosophy. They go through life accepting beliefs they picked up from their parents, their teachers, their environment, or even random experiences. They never stop to ask, is this philosophy serving me? Is this belief helping me move forward or keeping me stuck? If you don't take control of your philosophy, you will always be at the mercy of external forces. You will be influenced by the negativity around you, by the doubts of others, and by the limitations imposed by society. But the moment you decide to take ownership of your beliefs, you take ownership of your future. A strong philosophy begins with awareness. You must become aware of what you believe about success, money, health, relationships, and personal growth. Many people carry limiting beliefs without realizing it. They believe that wealth is only for the lucky, that success is for the naturally talented, that failure is a sign they should quit. But where did these beliefs come from? Were they consciously chosen, or were they absorbed from the world around them? If you want to change your results, you must first change the way you think. Every successful person has a philosophy that supports their success. They believe that effort leads to results, that discipline creates freedom, that setbacks are opportunities to learn. These beliefs are not accidents, they are choices. The good news is, you can choose them too. The first step is to audit your current philosophy. What do you believe about your potential? What do you believe about your ability to change? What do you believe about the world around you? Write down your core beliefs and challenge them. Ask yourself, is this belief helping me or holding me back? If a belief is not serving you, replace it with one that does. This is not about wishful thinking. It's about creating a foundation that allows you to take the necessary actions to achieve what you want. If you believe that you can improve, you will take steps to improve. If you believe that hard work pays off, you will put in the effort. If you believe that failure is just feedback, you will keep going despite obstacles. Your philosophy must be backed by action. Many people try to change their mindset without changing their behavior, and they wonder why nothing changes. The truth is, your mindset and your actions reinforce each other. If you want to believe in yourself more, start by keeping promises to yourself. If you want to believe that success is possible, start by taking small steps towards your goals. Every action you take either strengthens or weakens your philosophy. If you procrastinate, you reinforce the belief that you are not capable. If you take action, you reinforce the belief that you are in control. This is why small wins matter. Every time you push through resistance, every time you step outside your comfort zone, every time you do what you said you would do, you are strengthening a philosophy of success. Your environment also plays a role in shaping your philosophy. If you surround yourself with negative people who complain, who make excuses, who doubt themselves, it will be difficult to maintain a strong mindset. But if you surround yourself with people who are disciplined, who take action, who believe in growth, their mindset will influence yours. This is why reading great books, listening to great teachers, and being around ambitious people is so important. Your mind is like a garden. If you plant the right seeds and remove the weeds, you will grow the right results. Work is the great separator. It is the single most defining factor between those who achieve extraordinary success and those who settle for mediocrity. Everyone has dreams, but not everyone has the work ethic to turn those dreams into reality. The truth is, success does not respond to wishes, hopes, or good intentions. It responds to effort, persistence, and discipline. It is easy to say you want something, but what truly matters is what you are willing to do to get it. Your work ethic is not about working endlessly without direction. It is about showing up every single day with the determination to move forward, no matter what stands in your way. The most successful people in the world are not necessarily the smartest or the most talented, but they are always the ones willing to put in the work. They show up when others quit. They keep pushing when others find excuses. They understand that results are not immediate, but they are inevitable for those who refuse to give up. Effort is the currency of success. In a world where most people look for shortcuts, the ones who are willing to embrace hard work always rise to the top. There is no secret formula, no magic trick, no overnight success story that does not include relentless effort behind the scenes. Every great athlete, entrepreneur, artist, or leader has spent countless hours refining their craft, improving their skills, and pushing beyond their limits. They did not wait for motivation. They did not rely on inspiration. They committed to the process even when it was difficult, even when it was frustrating, even when progress seemed invisible. That is the true test of work ethic, whether or not you keep going when no one is watching, when no one is cheering you on, when the results have yet to show. Most people quit too soon. They stop just before the breakthrough. They let discomfort dictate their actions. But those who understand the power of work ethic know that effort compounds. Small actions, taken consistently, lead to massive results over time. One of the biggest mistakes people make is assuming that success is about talent. While talent can give you an advantage, it is meaningless without work. The most talented people in the world have been surpassed by those who simply outworked them. Hard work beats talent when talent refuses to work hard. Effort levels the playing field. It does not matter where you start, what obstacles you face, or how much natural ability you have. If you are willing to work harder than everyone else, you will always find a way to win. Whoa. Some people wait for perfect conditions before they take action. They wait until they feel ready, until they have more resources, until they feel confident. But those who understand the value of work ethic know that action creates confidence. They do not wait for the perfect moment. They create it by putting in the work. They know that every hour spent practicing, every extra rep at the gym, every late night spent learning, every early morning pushing forward brings them closer to mastery. Work ethic is also about focus. Many people work hard but without direction. They are busy but not productive. They put in effort but lack a clear goal. True work ethic is about intentional effort. It is about prioritizing the tasks that will move you forward instead of just keeping you occupied. It is about cutting out distractions, eliminating excuses, and making the most of every opportunity. The most successful individuals do not just work hard, they work smart. They understand that their time and energy are limited, so they channel them into the areas that matter most. They do not waste effort on things that do not serve their goals. They do not allow themselves to be pulled in 100 different directions. They wake up each day with a purpose, knowing exactly what needs to be done and executing on it without hesitation. The key is consistency. A strong work ethic is not about working hard once in a while. It is about showing up every single day, putting in the effort, and refusing to settle. Those who succeed are not the ones who work hard occasionally, but the ones who do it relentlessly, over and over again, until success is no longer a possibility, but a certainty. Discipline is the bridge between goals and achievement. It is what separates those who dream from those who do. Many people start with excitement, full of motivation and energy, but when that initial enthusiasm fades, they lose momentum. Discipline is what keeps you moving forward long after the excitement wears off. It is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It is waking up early when you'd rather sleep in, sticking to your plan when distractions tempt you, and following through on commitments no matter the circumstances. While motivation is temporary, discipline is permanent. It does not depend on mood, weather, or convenience. It is a commitment to a standard, a promise you keep with yourself every single day. Every successful person understands that discipline is the foundation of greatness. It is the ability to control impulses, delay gratification, and make the right choices consistently. Without discipline, talent is wasted. Without discipline, goals remain unfulfilled. Without discipline, the best plans become meaningless. The real test of discipline comes in the moments when no one is watching. It is easy to push yourself when there is an audience, when you have external validation, when people are holding you accountable. The strongest form of discipline is self-discipline, the ability to hold yourself accountable, to push yourself forward even when no one else is there to encourage you. Self-discipline is built through small daily choices, It isn't the decision to start working when you feel like procrastinating. It is in the choice to eat healthy when junk food is available. It is in the habit of reading and learning instead of wasting time on distractions. The more you exercise discipline, the stronger it becomes. Most people fail not because they lack ability, but because they lack consistency. They get inspired, take action for a short period, then stop when things get difficult. Discipline is about staying the course no matter how you feel. It is about pushing through boredom, discomfort, and frustration. There will always be days when you don't feel like working, training, or improving. But discipline means showing up anyway. It means understanding that your emotions do not control your actions. Your decisions do. Every time you practice discipline, you strengthen your willpower. Just like a muscle, it grows with use. But if you constantly give in to distractions, temptations, or excuses, that muscle weakens. This is why many people struggle to follow through on their goals. They rely on motivation instead of discipline. And when motivation fades, they stop. The most powerful aspect of discipline is that it creates freedom. Many people see discipline as restrictive, but in reality, it is the key to independence. If you are disciplined with your time, you have the freedom to achieve more. If you are disciplined with your money, you have the freedom to build wealth. If you are disciplined with your health, you have the freedom to live a strong and energetic life. Discipline is not about limiting yourself. It is about gaining control over your future. The more you master discipline, the less you are controlled by circumstances, distractions, or impulses. Building discipline starts with small commitments. It is not about making drastic changes overnight, but about proving to yourself that you can follow through. Start with one habit, one decision, one daily action that moves you in the right direction. Keep the promises you make to yourself, no matter how small. If you say you will wake up early, do it. If you say you will work out, do it. If you say you will focus for an hour without distractions, do it. These small acts of discipline compound over time, creating unstoppable momentum. The more disciplined you become in one area of life, the more it spreads to other areas. It becomes part of who you are, shaping your identity and reinforcing your ability to take control of your destiny. Taking daily action is the difference between those who succeed and those who merely wish for success. Many people have big dreams, but few are willing to break those dreams down into daily, consistent efforts. They wait for the perfect time, the right opportunity, or a burst of motivation before they take action. But success does not come to those who wait. It comes to those who take deliberate steps every single day, no matter how small. Waiting for motivation is a mistake because motivation is unreliable. It fluctuates, it fades, and it cannot be trusted to sustain long-term progress. The real key to transformation is the ability to act regardless of how you feel. Every great achievement is built on a foundation of small, consistent actions. Success is never about one big moment or one grand gesture. It is about the small things you do repeatedly over time. A person who exercises for just 30 minutes a day will be in far better shape than someone who works out intensely once a month. A person who reads for just 20 minutes a day will gain more knowledge than someone who crams books in one sitting and then stops. It is not about doing something once in a while with extreme intensity, but rather about doing it every single day with consistency. This is where most people fail. They take action only when they feel inspired, only when they have the energy, or only when conditions are perfect. But those who truly understand progress know that action must be taken daily, regardless of circumstances. Daily action is powerful because it builds momentum. When you take small steps consistently, progress starts to compound. At first, the changes may seem insignificant. It may feel like nothing is happening. But over time, these small actions add up and create exponential growth. The key is patience. Many people give up too soon because they expect instant results. They start something, do it for a few weeks, and when they don't see dramatic changes, they quit. But success belongs to those who understand the power of persistence. A tree does not grow overnight, but if watered consistently, it becomes strong and unshakable. The same principle applies to every area of life: business, health, relationships, personal growth. Those who take action daily will always outlast those who make sporadic efforts. Clarity is essential in taking daily action. Many people feel stuck because they don't know what steps to take. They overthink, they hesitate, and they become paralyzed by indecision. But action breeds clarity. The more you do, the more you learn. The more you learn, the more you refine your approach. The worst thing you can do is sit still, waiting for the perfect plan. And the best thing you can do is take the first step and adjust as you go. It is better to take imperfect action than to do nothing at all. Daily action also strengthens self-discipline. Each time you push yourself to do something, even when you don't feel like it, you are reinforcing a powerful habit. You are training your mind to act, not to procrastinate. This builds confidence because confidence does not come from wishing or hoping. It comes from proving to yourself that you can follow through. The more you take action, the more you trust yourself. The more you trust yourself, the more unstoppable you become. No one achieves greatness by accident. Every successful person has a routine of daily habits that move them forward. They do not rely on luck, nor do they depend on sudden bursts of effort. They understand that small, daily disciplines create long-term results. The key is to eliminate excuses and commit to action, no matter how small. Even on difficult days, even when time is limited, even when progress seems slow, taking action is non-negotiable. Those who make this commitment will always surpass those who wait for the perfect moment that never comes. Whoa. Committing to the next 6 months with full focus and determination can completely transform your life. Most people underestimate what they can accomplish in a short period when they apply consistent effort. They assume change takes years, but the truth is, dramatic progress can happen in months when there is full commitment. The problem is that most people never give themselves a real chance. They start and stop, they hesitate, they let distractions take over, and they never push hard enough to see real momentum. But when you decide that the next 6 months will be different, that you will go all in without excuses, without distractions, and without hesitation, you will be amazed at what is possible. The first step is making a decision. Decision. Not a casual interest, not a weak desire, but a real decision backed by action. A true commitment means there is no turning back. It means you are not going to quit when it gets tough. It means you are going to show up every single day, regardless of circumstances. The reason many people fail is that they never truly decide. They say they want something, but they leave room for doubt, for hesitation, for excuses. But real transformation happens when you remove those options. When you tell yourself that for the next 6 months, no matter what, you are fully committed. Once the decision is made, the next step is setting clear goals. Vague intentions lead to vague results. You cannot just say, I want to improve or I want to be successful. You need to define exactly what success looks like for you. Do you want to get in the best shape of your life? Do you want to double your income? Do you want to double your income? Do you want to develop a new skill? Whatever it is, be specific. Write it down. Break it into smaller, measurable milestones. This gives you a clear path to follow and allows you to track progress along the way. Clarity is power, and the more precise your goals, the more likely you are to achieve them. With clear goals in place, the next step is building a system of daily habits that support those goals. Success is not about one big breakthrough. It is about the small actions repeated every single day. If you want to get in shape, commit to a daily workout routine. If you want to improve your finances, commit to saving and investing consistently. If you want to build a business, commit to focused work every day without distractions. The key is consistency. Many people work hard for a short time, but then lose focus. They allow old habits to creep back in, but those who see massive results are the ones who maintain discipline over time. Eliminating distractions is essential. The biggest enemy of progress is not failure, it is distraction. Social media, meaningless entertainment, negative influences, these are all things that steal time and energy without giving anything in return. For the next 6 months, cut out the distractions that are holding you back. Replace wasted time with productive time. Surround yourself with people who push you forward, not those who keep you stuck. If something is not helping you move toward your goal, it does not belong in your daily routine. Tracking progress is a crucial part of the process. What gets measured gets improved. If you are not tracking your progress, you will not know where you are improving or where you need to adjust. Keep a journal, use an app, or create a system that allows you to see your growth. Celebrate small wins along the way. Progress is not always obvious in the moment, but when you look back after 6 months of consistent effort, the results will be undeniable. The final and most important part of committing to the next 6 months is mental resilience. Challenges will come. There will be days when you feel like giving up, when things do not go as planned, when progress feels slow. But setbacks are part of the journey. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail is the ability to push through those difficult moments. When obstacles arise, do not see them as reasons to quit. See them as tests of your commitment. If you refuse to give up, if you stay disciplined, if you keep taking action every single day, the next 6 months will not just be another period of your life. They will be the turning point that changes everything.